Welcome to episode 7 of the Boondoggle. I am Mike James. With me, as always, is my boy John. John, how you doing?
Doing great.
And behind the ones and twos is George Ferrito. George, how you doing?
Yo, fantastic. Chilling.
We have a lot to get into.
Let's do it because I finally got paid. I got these pepperoni chips. We're good.
I felt like you did a good enough job after the blackout episode to earn pepperoni chips. So if you hear George chewing, it's ASMR. That's free of charge. By the way, how bomb are those pepperoni chips? Yeah,
It's cracked.
let me
We were talking before. I'm like, if you crush these up.
See, look at that. Yeah.
You crush them up, I would snort them. 100%.
No one says we can't, by the way. But yeah, shout out to Last Chance and what's the Italian place? That's
Filippi's.
Filippa's. Yeah, very good. Shout out to them for being a sponsor unofficially of the Boondoggle. But we have a lot to get into. We got topics, but a lot has happened in the last week or two. My boy John here, him and his girl, kid, a couple dogs, moving into an apartment. How was the move, dude?
It was okay. I sprained my foot in the process, still recovering from that, but
I
think it's just old age.
Would you say that moving is probably one of the worst days in the world? Yeah. I hate it.
We mounted our TV today, and we're like, whoever gets this apartment next, they can just keep the TV. We're not taking this down.
We've already done too much work.
Yeah, really.
I applaud you. The few times I have moved, I've hired immigrants from Home Depot. And the last couple times, I just paid the money to have movers. I don't want to do anything. Did it take you all day?
We spent basically a half. We took 2 halves of one day, so
okay, 2 halves. But in the heat though of July, yeah.
And we joked because we had friends of ours help us move, and they were white. And another friend came in. I'm like, I hire white people to help me move, and he believed me. He thought I really hired white people to be, but they were just friends that happened to be white.
And happy to be free.
Yeah,
that's good. Good for them. All right, good. And you're all snuggled in. Any more? Like snafus or anything?
No,
Wi-Fi's good?
Yeah, Wi-Fi's good.
All right, cool. So you how's your foot? Is it?
It's okay.
It's on the mend?
Ibuprofen every day.
Is that why you wore Messi? By the way, the
yeah,
Messi jersey?
Yeah, I felt bad. My ankle didn't balloon like his did, but...
It didn't look that bad. Anyways.
It didn't look that bad.
So you're all moved in. How's everyone... going with it? The dogs, they're good?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Liliana has more room to walk now, so she's...
Walking up a storm.
Yeah, so we have to get stuff to make sure she doesn't...
Oh, have you child-proofed the apartment yet?
It's not yet. It's in the process.
So I'm a bad parent. What's the first step of
probably
child...
Probably like coroner stuff and like the electrical outlets, like covering those up as well.
I can tell you, my kid's starting to reach for them, and I'm like, just don't do it, dude.
Just don't do it.
That's how we were parented, right? When growing up, our parents were like, don't do that, and if you do that, this is what's going to happen. And we did it, and we got electrocuted, and so I don't know.
Some people get electrocuted, and the ears just come out.
Yeah. My ears are not that bad. I don't think. I had to grow into them. That's good. And then you guys are on the first floor?
Yeah, first floor.
That's good. Yeah, I used to be, when I did apartments, I was a third floor guy. Like, I didn't want noise above me. But then, I don't know what age, probably 30. I was like, fuck stairs, dude. Just fuck them. So.
Apartments, I lived up in the Bay Area. There was 3 stories, but there was an elevator in the apartment. So if you wanted to take the elevator, you could. Oh,
I don't think that's a thing down here. Yeah. Someone told me that if you have to have more than 3 stories to have elevators. I guess Southern California. Yeah. So that's good. I'm happy you got stairs. That fucking sucks stairs. George is a homeowner, and he's
use finger quotes when you credit me with anything.
You're on the top floor there. Do you get complaints from your neighbors down low?
For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Commonly, just like.
But my downstairs neighbor's a cunt, so it doesn't matter.
My aunt had a condo too, but she lived in the first floor.
I heard anaconda, by the way. I was
like, she would get complaints from her upstairs neighbor about her being too loud, being in the first floor. So that's
like my neighbor complains, but it's during the day. Like you don't. I don't care. Like you don't get to complain during the day.
We should do an open mic there, and she can really fucking complain. I missed you moving. I was in Vegas. I won money, paid enough for the trip. I've been losing my ass every time.
What do you play?
Pai Gow.
Okay.
Just because it's easy. You don't really think about it. I love 21, but if you're asking me to spend my child's tuition, craps. I love craps. Craps is like, I don't know, exhilarating. It's fun, even when you lose.
Last time you went to Vegas, you texted me to give you a sports bet, and it lost. I saw you didn't text me this time.
Yes, no, yeah. I can't remember what game was going on.
It was like those Lakers and somebody else.
But also, I knew you were moving, so I didn't want to.
I could have figured something out.
I didn't want to bother you. We stayed at the Horseshoe, which is the old Bally's.
Mm-hmm.
Big rooms, but just an old like hotel. So don't expect anything special, but it is good prices. But the tables were super expensive. We went on a Saturday night, Sunday night, and we came home Monday. But even Sunday night was still $25 a table. Wow. And I was like, I guess they're trying to make some money. Yeah. So I just walked my ass over to Paris and $15.
Did you go to the Mirage? Because I thought that closed down, right?
It was closing down that weekend. Yeah. We saw some TikToks that said, don't come here. And it was like, people were waiting for slot machines. Yeah. And we're not about that life. And we were only in there for, like I said, basically 48 hours. So, won some money. Last minute, our impulse purchase was Garth Brooks, which I'm not a country fan. I hate country.
I don't know.
Hold on. I hate country.
I think you just came out of the closet.
I'm a fan of entertaining, and I will say Garth Brooks puts on a great show.
I've heard.
However, as a comedian who's heard other comedians talk about him, they've always joked about like how he's like a serial killer. I can see it. I could totally see it. Like, what I appreciated is, John, you've seen me do comedy a few times, and you've seen a few bits a few times, so you know what like joke I'm going into, right? Yeah. And what I'm trying to convey to you, like, hey, this is my first time I've ever seen it. Mm-hmm. Garth Brooks did a great job at that. Like, he had this opening bit of like, hey guys, I'm running late. Let me tune my guitar with a few songs, and maybe you can help me. He did each side of stage, left, center, right. My wife was right there to be like, I can't believe he's doing this on the fly. I'm like, Garth Brooks, who's worth $1 zillion, is not going on stage with an out-of-tune guitar. So I appreciate the showmanship. We bought tickets last minute, and that's what I would recommend to you or anyone, especially when we are going to try to go to World Cup. We bought tickets on the way there, and prices went down like $50, $100. We sat next to the couple that sold us the tickets. They paid like $600 a ticket. We bought them for $200 total.
Wow.
So StubHub, thank you, sponsor.
Sponsor.
But
well, I know that's a thing too, because when the college football championships were up in the Bay Area, I went up to like all the media stuff, and I was like just going around, and people go there and they don't buy their tickets till the day of the game, because they're like, people are just trying to get rid of their tickets.
They're trying to salvage like just money. Like, hey, I might be losing 100, but it's better than losing.
He's like, I do this every year, and he was an Alabama fan. He's like, I do it every year.
Yeah, well, the friends we went with, they originally bought their tickets to resell them, but obviously, I guess the profit wasn't there, so they were just like, well, fuck, we've always heard he puts on a good show, so let's go. Yeah. And I will say, as someone I know one song, what is it? Friends in Low Places.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. That was cool. Obviously, he saved that for the end, but everything else was cool. It was cool to see people enjoying themselves. And this was the day that Trump.
Oh, so was this the day before or after that?
It was the day of that Trump got attempted. Yeah. I guess that's the word correct, is. Yeah. And I guess if there was 100 country concerts that day, 99 of them would have brought it up and made a big thing about it, try to create some emotion. Garth Brooks just went on the stage. He was like, it's a weird day, right? Yeah. All right, here's my greatest hits. And so for someone that has always heard, like, I hate when people bring in politics to sports or concerts. Yeah. I hate that. And
so like, why did I wear my red hat today?
I wore my MAGA hat for nothing, Garth. It was actually kind of like relieving. Like, okay, we're enjoying music. Yeah. But he is insane. I got to real quick.
He's insane.
He is. I told George this on open mic the other day. He does this thing where he would do his songs. Everyone would sing, right? I mean, they're 20-year-old songs, and he would do this like, "Oh my God, like, you know my song." Like, it was so stupid, and I was like, "Look, Garth, where the body's buried. Like, to quote YMH, like it was bad. But other than that, yeah, it was very hot. It was like 110, 15 degrees.
Probably in Vegas, yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool. I love Vegas. I've never gone with you. I do want to go with you. That just sit at the sports betting, and we'll do every prop bet. Like, first guy to
how many
catch,
parlays we'll just parlay it up.
And there was some of like the first race of the guy that catches the ball.
Yeah.
I was like, I love this. It's got to be black, right? No, but the whites pay 50 to 1, and so it was good. George, the last time you were in Vegas?
Damn, dude.
Because the few
time.
Hawaiian people I know, that's where they meet their family.
Yeah.
They're like, don't come to LA, don't come to San Diego. We'll meet you in Vegas. So
It had to have been pre-COVID.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go.
Might be pre-COVID as well.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We'll do a live stream from the streets of downtown, maybe, because that's the only place that will let us. Maybe.
Okay. I'm down.
It's funny you mentioned something about him being Hawaiian. I had some friends that went to Hawaii over the weekend, and they posted like, "Can't wait to go back to America." I'm like, you're still there.
I don't think you should be friends with them. Look, I'm sure they're sweet people, but I just see it in hopefully the same kind of realm. I saw someone that says something like, "Oh, when I'm babysitting my kid," I'm like, "You don't." You're a parent. There's no babysitting. Like, it's so. I muted them on Instagram because I can't with this stupidity. So dumb. But
I didn't get paid for it either.
But I always think about you because of sports and pop culture, and obviously there's things that come across my TikTok that I'm like, okay, did I not know this? So the one thing I hate about getting older is the stuff that we may have loved or believed that turns out just being complete bullshit, right? Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to give you a list of celebrities that have been accused of some shit, and I wanted to see. So
yes.
Your answer is yes, I believe they're guilty, or
no,
they're innocent.
Okay.
And we'll start it off simple. We'll start off with: did the Patriots cheat with the whole filming?
Yes.
Okay, and the reason I look at you is because I'm not into that. Like, I'm into the sports world, but I'm not deep into it. So why do you believe that? Did someone confess, or
it's like
Belichick? Everyone kind of because no one, like, I've never seen a video of like Belichick coming out being like, yeah, no, we did it.
They videotaped them practicing. That's the reason they won.
Like, that's the sole reason. Because what was the score of that? Was it Super Bowl or a playoff?
It was a Super Bowl.
Okay.
They won by field goal.
Who was it against?
The Rams.
Okay. And
that was after 9/11.
We have another star guest.
I think I got it. Because there was a conspiracy theory that the reason they won was after 9/11, and they're like the Patriots.
The Patriots.
But I'm not a fan of that conspiracy because 9/11 happened in New York.
And not New England.
And whereas New England is Boston, why would New York fans want
True.
a rival
Good
city? So that's why I've never been.
Okay, but so I'm looking to you though.
That they
it's like fact. We can say it's fact.
Yeah, 95%.
Okay, all right. I'll give you someone you probably hate, but remember a year or two ago the whole Trevor Bauer thing.
Yeah.
Did he do what the woman accused, or did he?
At this
not?
point, I'm going to say no, just because.
Because why?
Yeah, I feel like they've settled it all outside of. Like I think he already got found to be innocent.
Right.
She was just trying to make money.
And I think so. The root
I got nothing against Trevor Bauer, by the way.
Thank God, because if you did, I was like, yeah, because you're a Giants fan.
Yeah.
He always beat you.
He played for Dodgers one season. He's not really a Dodger. But no, I think she was just trying to make a quick buck out of it, and just I'll accuse people of.
And so this is where it stems from. Like, me and my wife will debate about like, did this person do it? Like, when you settle out of court, what does that look like when you don't?
I don't think he's settled.
Right. No, I don't think he did either. Yeah. But obviously,
I think she dropped. But I mean, at the same time, a lot of people, when they drop like domestic violence, when they drop the charges, it's shut the fuck up, bitch, or here's my money.
Yeah. And so, but then there's times where like Trevor Bauer, and I think we were talking to our last guest, Matt Posner, and he was like, Matt Posner from the beginning was like, I don't think he did it, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know. There's pictures of her with a black eye. So for me,
I heard you say a black guy. I'm like, wait, Trevor Bauer's white.
And so I was like, oh man, he probably did it. And then in my mind, that's where it ended.
So I would just joke around saying he did it just because he played for the Dodgers, but like,
But as a man,
as a man.
team man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll give you the next one. Easy one. O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Moving on.
He drove away in a white Bronco for what? Like how many hours?
Hey, you know what? Sometimes the pressure of being a celebrity.
He just wanted to say bye to talk to his mom.
Yeah, his goldfish
Yeah.
or whatever he said. I get it. All right. But wait, real quick, OJ, didn't you hear the conspiracy theory? Like his son did it.
No.
Sorry. So conspiracy theory is that because the gloves didn't fit, they were actually to his son, who never liked Nicole.
He's wearing something like they made him wear like another glove to put the glove on. So
Yeah.
I think the glove would have fit if he was raw dogging the glove.
Well,
He did a raw dog the
it's my
glove.
favorite term, raw dogging. Especially after I think it was the ESPN
Yeah.
documentary, and they said like, "Hey, stop taking your arthritis medication because it'll make you balloon up." And I was like, "Oh, come on, guys, what do we do?" All right, these next three I think should be hard. But I don't know.
It's just
Michael Jackson.
yes.
You think he did it just based on the two people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's so too. George, real quick, let me check in with you. Michael Jackson. You
No,
think
no,
dang it.
no.
Is it Macaulay Culkin? Is that why?
Yeah.
I didn't say
Mac. He
I didn't
goes
say
by
he did
Mac.
everybody, but he did a few.
But like, do you think Macaulay Culkin's like, man, why didn't he choose me? Like,
Because he's ugly.
Yeah.
and I don't know if I
It wasn't his type. Like, there you go.
His brother Kieran now? Different story.
Exactly.
yeah. Succession.
Yeah. He's hot. He's hot. He's borderline ugly and hot. It's
Yeah.
weird.
I will say though, I don't know if I've said this on this podcast. I have outside
Okay.
visited.
You said I have after talking about Michael Jackson, and you paused. Okay, scared there.
I've been to the Neverland Ranch outside. Obviously, can't go in. It is directly across from an elementary school,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Come on!" And then the crosswalk. It could be anywhere on this one road. Is right to Michael Jackson's house, and I'm like, "Come on!"
Yeah, they do, and they do. The elementary school does field trips to the house.
Oh God. I will go on record saying I think he did it too, but I'm still like 65% he did it. 30.
Yeah, I'm
I
about-
reserve the right.
Like,
Of
what
35%.
did I say? 95. Like for this one, it's like 75. Like,
Okay, George, how certain are you? George, he didn't do it. Like, give me a percentage.
100%.
Damn. All right. Believe no one. All right. Football. Ben Roethlisberger.
Did it. Settled outside of court. Like
Whoa. If what's
they
it?
didn't settle. He was like they just.
Michael Jackson settled out of court.
No, he was found not. Did he?
No, there was like a civil suit. I think he settled
Yeah.
out of court. Some of these, like again, I'm not like. Okay, Trevor Bauer. No, I don't think he's OJ. He was innocent by
But then
a
got
court.
found guilty in civil court.
So I mean, okay. So you're saying Ben here like 100%,
100%.
and what is your autistic sports brain saying why?
Because they still like
That's it. That's your only thing because he said.
No,
John, let me just tell you real quick. When me and George are touring the country, right? We're doing this podcast on the road. There's going to be a person that says George sexually harassed her, and we have to be diligent and say, no, that's not true. And then he's going to settle out of court because he's like, I just want to get rid of this. And just so he's on like you're saying he's guilty.
Yeah, probably.
Oh God damn it!
George looks at the type like he.
Are you settling out of the court?
How hot is she?
Case closed.
A strong
The
seven.
defense rests.
Strong 7? No, we're taking it to court. I want people to know. Ugly's not allowed.
Average, above average. is
Yeah.
not allowed.
6 and below? Fuck out of here.
All right, last one I'll give you before we jump into topics. Only because I saw a podcast with Ari Shaffir. He got in trouble for making Kobe Bryant jokes, and he went on Tucker Carlson's podcast.
Did it?
Kobe Bryant, you think he did it? 100% guilty? Like,
It's not
give
even
me a
the-
percentage.
It's not even the settling out of court. The fact he had to buy Vanessa a ring to make up for it. That's,
So if he never bought a ring for her,
yeah, why would he have to buy her a
you
ring?
gotta say sorry for bringing you in this.
No.
No?
If you're that guy, I'm like, no, babe, I didn't do it. Like, oh no, babe, I didn't do it. But here's this ring for me not doing it.
That's every guy I know. I tell you, I'm buying Jessica the biggest ring if those accusations come.
But why would you have to buy her a ring?
Because sometimes bitches look convincing. I don't know, man. Okay, yeah, I saw whatever clip of Ari Shaffir, and they were talking about quote unquote things that have never been brought to the public, and I'm like, okay, if this is true, I've been wrong all along, and I thought he was innocent. Because I was always told by other women that were like, well, why would he rape that one when he can have every other girl? And I was like, you know what, that checks out.
So here's what we're I don't think he raped her.
Okay.
But I think they did do something.
Right. Well, yes.
Okay.
But the question is, did he rape her? And you're saying yes or no to that?
I'm saying probably no.
Okay.
That.
Okay. So.
But I'm saying he did have.
Oh yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna question that part. But yeah. So, but what they were saying was like 100% he raped her, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I believe anymore. I don't know. George, real quick, hot take. Kobe, did he do it? Do you even care?
I don't know what he got accused for. being a great basketball player? Yeah, I think he's
one of the greatest Lakers. Okay, all right. None of this morbid shit.
Morbid.
We're going to start this podcast with our first topic, which George is going to drop right now.
Ooh. Topic number 1. Socks.
Is this common? Socks.
Does sound like common.
Common, right?
Socks. You want to go first?
Yeah, so I'll start off the thing. So apparently, like, wearing different length of socks is a thing now. Where
I did see a TikTok about this. Yeah. And real quick, we're both wearing shorts, so let me. Okay. Ankle socks, and I got ankle socks. George, let me flash this real quick.
Flash this real quick.
Oh, ankle socks.
3 ankle socks.
But ankle socks.
So technically, we're all millennials here because we're wearing. Our millennial is showing by wearing ankle socks.
But I will say, anytime, so George is wearing pants. With pants, will always wear not ankle socks. I don't know why that is. Only because I don't understand the fashion look of pants, ankle, and shoe. Because it's like boat shoes or something maybe.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I just don't like it.
Sperry's and stuff.
Yeah. So, but if I'm doing a show with George and I got pants on, which you comics should always have pants on when you're doing a show. I'm wearing.
Yeah, never do it with your pants off.
Yeah,
that's not a good look.
Yeah, no, it's a weird vibe.
It's a weird look.
Yeah. So, what is now the acceptable length of socks?
So apparently, if we're short, it's supposed to be like you said,
like our dads wore, our dads wore to the calf.
I don't say to the calf, but I want to say at least mid.
No. Why? Well, one, because of the tan.
I have no idea where this came from.
Do people not know about tan lines and all that fun stuff? No?
I guess not.
That makes me, I guess what they're saying is ick nowadays. That's an ick for me. Because I remember my dad and my grandfather, like New Balance shoes, whatever they were back in the day, their socks were pulled up damn near their knee.
Yeah.
And I was like,
white.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. So to find that is appealing, I don't like. No. Right. What's wrong with ankle socks? Is it just saying that like, hey, you're old?
I guess. And before, like it completely flipped 180.
I feel like this is like young girls complaining about it.
And
this is not men, right?
It's Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Where like apparently if you wear ankle socks, it's our millennial is showing with the.
I mean, good. Because I love don't you love your age though? Real quick, yeah. You're like 25, right?
Yeah, I wish, but yeah. 34. No. I can run for president next year. So.
But don't you love like when you grew up before the internet, with the internet, and now after? But like, I
got a little bit of both.
Yeah, but do you have any inkling? Like, I'll do ankle socks every now and then, but I even feel weird past that. If you're coming up to my calf.
Actually, no. I have
I'm lying.
I have higher socks.
But when do you wear them?
Depends.
Do you wear depends?
I don't wear depends.
When do you wear higher socks? What occasion? Where are you going to?
So I have like
brush fire.
I have warrior socks that I go up. So it's like
okay.
And then
but you're going to the bar with that?
I wore my for 4th of July my red, white, and
totally
blue
acceptable
socks all the way up. I have 49er socks that go up a little bit past your ankle.
I've seen that.
So
Yeah. No,
I
that's
mean,
that's totally fine.
Depends.
I don't know. I feel like because I grew up in an era where you
I was about
had
to
the
ask.
length of sock, like because did you ever get into like skate shoes or anything?
Yeah.
Like that? So obviously a big fashion was like you would roll up the sock and then
I was gonna ask that you do that.
I tried to and I fucking hated it because I think I did it wrong where it like the sock would go back down in my shoe and I was like, what am I doing?
Because
So
back growing up, it was the kids that wore the long socks were the nerdy kids. Like,
yeah, I will say this. Let me just look in the camera. Whatever you want to wear, just wear it because I like Jordans. I love Jordan 1s. But there's always these topic like, don't you ever wear your pants to like you don't want to wear baggy pants over. I'm like, why? Now
if you wear like high top Jordans, do you go to socks that go above the Jordans?
yeah. So okay. So there are times I will wear the calf length socks. Probably with Jordan 3s because it's like a mid top, not
Yeah.
bad. And then when I go running or like it's almost like compression socks.
Yeah.
I am 41, so I need some circulation, people. And then other than that, I mean, the last socks that would go to my knee is like when I was in like soccer or
I was
baseball.
about to say that like, the only time I wore socks to my knees were
And like
for soccer.
for baseball, I would wear my socks like Jackie Robinson, where I would let my pants kind of fold down, like they were kind of baggy. And then
Like a black
soccer, I idolize black people, but yeah, no, soccer you wore 'em however you wore 'em. So I don't know. I don't understand. This is one of those confusing things. If like a 23-year-old saw us at the bar and like your sock length is ick.
Yeah.
I was like, you could just get the fuck out of here, you know? Like, I don't know.
Because I have a lot of stance socks. I don't know if you know what stance is.
I've always wanted to try to buy them.
So, I have a shit ton of the most comfortable sock. out
But
there.
they go up to your calf,
yeah,
right?
like yeah. And you have to wear them on the right foot too. If I see people wearing stance socks and on the right foot, on the wrong foot, that
That's
pisses
ick.
me off.
That's
Yeah,
ick for you.
That's an ick. Yeah.
George, in Hawaii, does this ever matter? Did you? Oh,
I was like,
We wear coconuts.
do they wear socks in Hawaii?
it is really humid there. That's the only time I was like, my feet are sweating. So
I'm not sock related, but I know we talked about. I don't know if it was you or Matt that asked about sandals.
sandals with socks?
No, just sandals in general. You asked what kind of like what are the
My rules?
Yeah, no. What are you guys buying now for sandals? I think it was your question that you asked. And it was like rainbow and I said,
Oh yes, because we were traveling and I was
Yeah.
like, hey, I don't like because rainbows could be like $60 a pop. I like rainbows. I used to be against the sandals with that went between your toes.
Yeah.
I growing up, I hated those. I liked slides, but then at some point, I was like, I just don't like slides anymore. And then so I'm now
you
like,
got older.
yeah, I still will never do Birks. It screams lesbian to me. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I can't do it. And you can tell me it's the most comfortable shoe ever. It feels like you're walking on clouds. I'll never wear Crocs. My kid might wear Crocs for a little bit just because it's.
They look good on kids. I said this.
But yeah, what about you? What's your rule with sandals? Just slides?
It's
Do you
just
not-
slides. I don't like with you. I don't like my toe.
Can I tell you another thing too? Is I don't like pants with sandals.
No, neither do I.
And when I see people, I'm like, "What? Ran out of seconds to put on shoes?"
Yeah. That's why I'm always slides because I don't like that feeling in between the
And
toes. So
socks with shoes.
what slides with shoes is okay. But here, let me
No,
finish.
you're on to something. Go on. I'll let you-
Slides with shoes. I only do it when I'm about to go play basketball. So I'll walk up with my slides on my shoes,
Ready-
and I'm
ready to ball.
changing into my basketball shoes
There you go.
before I cross some people up.
Good for you.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you're not wearing.
No.
Yeah, no. And would you agree with me that socks with sandals instantly bullet to the head? No trial, no
trial.
judge or jury,
It's either bullet to the head or Trump style, just bullet to the ear.
just to make you kind of
Yeah, back up. Like, hey, think about it.
George. And I can't imagine socks with sandals is a thing in Hawaii.
It is. It is. Like especially like the Nike slip like slides, like especially.
I
those.
could see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can forgive that a little bit, but what about socks with the in between the toes?
With the like the flip flop,
Yeah.
so your feet look like a ninja turtle.
Yes.
Sometimes that's a thing. Yeah.
I saw that on Instagram. I was like, dude, why is that guy wearing socks with the in between? I'm like,
Yeah. Easy, Donatello.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Leonardo.
Where, John? Where do you stand on Birks?
I'm okay with Birks. Like, I wouldn't wear them,
Right.
but like my dad loved Birkenstocks, so that's why like.
You fancy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
I don't know. I will never do Crocs. Never ever. You will. I can have gout, and you're not gonna. You're like, this is the only thing that's gonna make you feel better. I'm not putting on Crocs like that. So, all right, next topic.
I want to wear Crocs here just out of spite.
No, you. Do you have How many Crocs do you
No,
have?
I'll buy some.
No.
No. George, I buy you pepperoni. You better not.
I'm gonna get pepperoni pins for my Crocs. Put them in sport mode and stuff.
Put him in sport mode. Slide that shit back.
Topic number 2. What would your walk-up song be?
Ooh, I'm assuming baseball.
Baseball, yeah. Because I know obviously you guys have songs already as comics that you walk up with, but I feel like would it still be the same song for if you were a baseball player? Because I know what mine would be for baseball.
Wait, hit me with it.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Just,
That's a good one.
I was not trying to hit a baseball.
Are you going because obviously you're going for the joke? That's what I
Yes.
love about you.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the joke, what if it was like bottom of the ninth, World Series? Obviously, that'd probably be your song because that's what got you there.
If it wasn't
but if
that,
it was like
it
trying
might-
to amp you up,
It might be like All of the Lights, Kanye West.
ooh,
'Cause
that's
I just
good.
Want, like, just
I mean, say what you will about his anti-Semitism stance. Kanye does get me pumped up. He does. My walk-out song is... I always laugh when I say this because one time I was in the green room and I told the sound guy what my song was. And George was right there to be like, how old are you?
I can't
And
wait
so I
for
was
this
thinking
one.
about it. It's I don't even think it's that old. It's Beastie Boys.
Okay.
What you want? Like just the beat, the lyrics. They're just really generic, but it's just like, if you listen to the lyrics of that song, it's all three of them bragging about how. Because in the '80s, hip hop was like, I'm nice. Like my shit
Yeah.
is good. It's clean. So that's what I kind of grew up on. '90s was like, fuck you, you're dumb, I'm great, and I still love that. So that'd probably be my walk-up song. If I had another one, because George shamed me on my old age, I probably Limp Bizkit, just because that was, or Korn, something
So you're
new
going
metal.
Like, you're going like WWE. Like,
Yeah, like Chris Jericho, or they like, you want to
I
play the
mean,
game?
I think Limp Bizkit lived on as long as he did, just because he did all like the WWE pay-per-views.
100%. I was all there to buy him up for $55 a pop back then. Yeah, that'd probably be it. I do, even though he took a massive L, there's some Drake songs that I'm like, one of my favorite lyrics. I talked about George about this. I'm like, do you ever feel like as a comic, do you ever feel like we're kind of like rappers in the sense of like we're trying to brag at how good we are, but we really can't, blah, blah, blah. And so there's a Drake line. I think he's a feature on it, but he says like, I'm made like Cottonelle because I was made for all of this shit. Cottonelle's toilet paper. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, fuck, come on. Like, obviously, he probably didn't write that. He's got ghostwriters. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm like, yep, that's how I feel. Or Lil Wayne, not a Millie, 6 foot, 7 foot. 6 foot, 7 foot is a very braggadocious song.
There's another, I think it's Drake and Lil Wayne, is I'm Going In.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, George, what do you come up to these days?
Flight of the Bumblebee.
I think of Bugs Bunny, that song when he's like massaging Elmer Fudd's head. Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Like another one I might do is Darude Sandstorm.
Ooh.
Darude Sandstorm.
That's a Dodger one back in the day. That used to be their home run song.
Did it?
Yeah. By the way, so you can come to our side.
No, not because Copa America, before every game started, that's the song they would play. Like, before every, like, dun-dun-dun-dun.
I saw something in the Euro Cup. They used to play before every match, one kiss is all I need.
Oh yeah.
And the whole stadium is singing it. I'm like, I gotta go fucking Europe
Yeah.
just to be part of that. So, I do think Waka. I don't know if they matter because like, I think in regular season they're cool, but playoffs I'm like, man, don't play it. Just
There's
just
some
come
good
out in the
ones,
silence.
Like Wilmer Flores on the Giants, he comes out to the Friends theme song, and everybody just they clap when they get to that part.
Yeah. Is it Chris Bryant from the Cubs?
Yeah.
He used to come up to crisscross.
Yeah.
Warm it up, Chris.
And
That shit, I'm like, that's
and
great.
Will Smith on the Dodgers, he came out to Fresh Prince for a while.
Yeah.
Josh Reddick came out to Careless Whisper.
Oh, that's good.
It was just
That's like, I've told you before, I've never done karaoke. And if I did, that would be my jam. I've told Jess, I was like, next time I do improv, I think I'm in my just the horn section, just people in the mood, and people be like, "Ooh, all right." I wonder though if there's like 20-year-olds that don't know that song,
Probably.
and it hurts.
Because 20-year-old, what are we in? That's 2004?
And that was 1987, 88. I mean, I guess if you don't
Going
know,
back to the last of things that make you feel old.
yeah. And I've been talking about people about that topic all the time. And the fact that like someone didn't know Justin Timberlake, I'm like, I mean, he was still in the 90s, right, when he came out. So, George, next topic. Oh wait, do you have a story though of other than me when someone was like, "Can I have this song?" and you're like, "No, that song does not suit you." Like think of
No records found.
R.I.P. to one of our comic friends that passed away. He is the most like nicest, squarest guy in the world. Was.
He's a little flatter now.
Yeah. God damn it, George. He would never curse. He never joked about sex, politics, or whatever. One time we were doing an open mic in Riverside at the tacos place on Tuesdays. I think it was Carlos and
Retro
Taco, and whoever was running sound, probably George, brought him up to like a gangster rap song.
First off, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. And it was like it was probably Tupac, and he got on the mic.
Just threw him off his game, right?
No,
Oh,
he got the mic and he was like, "Man, I love Drake," and I was just like, Nick, I love you, dude, because that is, I didn't think he had it in him, and I loved him for it. So, anyways, George, real quick, do you have any?
No. I mean, if somebody wants that song, that's their song. Whatever. I don't care. It's whatever.
Hey, you're judging.
Why do you want Buddy Holly?
Yeah. Why do you want this song from American History X with White Man?
Why do you want Waterfalls by TLC? That's my song.
I'm not sharing a drink with you.
All right. Topic number 3: presidential elections.
We're recording this on the day that Joe Biden
Dropped out.
Showed his dick.
Showed his dick.
What do you think? Okay, first of all, we agree with this.
With him dropping, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. I think Trump's going to win.
I agree with you, especially. Can I tell you, as someone that's a performer or an entertainer, the mere fact that Trump, after he got shot, Secret Services around him, pulled him up, and they're like, "All right, let's get him out of here."
He's like, "No."
You can hear him say, "Hold on, real quick."
Yeah.
And then he does. He looks at the crowd, does a fist, and I was like, you know what?
That won him the election.
For me, he won me as an entertainer, and I was just like, look, he's all about the opportunity. I get like that's marketing. Good for him.
I saw today the St. Louis Cardinals. One of their players hit a home run. They cover their ear and they raise their fist when they're running.
That's way better than the Dodgers. Whatever the shit.
Whatever. You just see a Shohei fucking jerking himself off.
Yeah, we don't have pedophiles in LA. I'm happy Joe dropped out. My mom is 77, 78, and imagining her trying to run.
I mean, she's 4
She makes me nervous babysitting my kid.
She's 4 years younger than Joe Biden.
She makes me nervous babysitting, and I'm like, man, just go ahead and sit back down. But, yeah,
Did you watch his speech the other day? Trump's speech.
I did not. No,
You didn't miss anything. So.
Yeah, I do think he's gonna win. I can't imagine who the Democrats put in.
Apparently, it's
gonna be Kamala.
Yeah, Montel's.
By the way, I just learned that today.
I've known that.
You've known that for a while.
Yeah.
Did you know that, George?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Kamala Harris, our vice president, she dated Montel.
She was like
Oh yeah, I saw the meme.
Yeah, but did you know that before the meme?
No.
Yeah, like, and then didn't she everyone pulls themselves up by the bootstrap, but she was like a judge and shit, right?
No, not
lawyer?
a judge. She's a lawyer. She's like district attorney of.
Good for her. She went from going Montel's shoulder to judge. So, yeah, Kamala's not gonna do it. I really don't want Newsom to do it. So, congrats, Trump. Let's just call it now. I am scared though if he loses. I will say if he loses for whatever reason to whoever,
or if somebody's like, I can make that shot.
I can make that shot. So, I feel like it was Bronny James that took that shot.
I feel like there's a couple gamers out there who be like, man, I've hit like from like 200 yards away.
We could have little 10-year-old Fortnite players probably could hit that shot. Not that we wanted that to happen. We're just saying.
No.
It was on a slope. So did you hear that rumor?
Mm-mm.
Apparently, that's why the Secret Service didn't have anybody on that building because it was a slope.
Why does that?
I have no idea. It's on. Oh fuck, we're gonna slide down.
I guess I was shocked for a couple reasons. One, I couldn't believe that something like that could happen in 2024. I think, obviously, they're saying like, oh, he wasn't on anyone's watch list. That's fine, but then it took a couple minutes for someone to jump on the roof, set up. And I was like...
Well, there was people that were, like, on the floor telling Secret Service, like, there's a guy out there. And they're like, oh, whatever.
Have you heard any...
That's another conspiracy, like, whether that's...
Is that CIA?
That's true or not, but...
It was disturbing. I was in Vegas.
And there was another thing that there was not as much Secret Service with Trump because they were all with Jill Biden. Not Joe Biden. Jill Biden.
The First Lady? Okay. I mean, we can make an argument for that.
So...
I will say though, it was disturbing or kind of sad to see. Like as soon as I woke up from my old man nap in Vegas, how many people were just like, "This is what the liberals do." I was like, "Oh man, was he? Is that what we do?"
He was a registered Republican. Not that matters anyway, because he had donated to
Democratic
stuff. So,
but yeah, no, I think Trump wins, and if I'm not able to buy a house in the next 4 years, I'm going to see some of my friends. Be like, hey, you told me this was going to be the next 4 greatest years of my life, and but if I do buy a house, okay, I'll suck dick. I'm not going to lie, I'll suck dick in the next. So it's on tape.
Obviously the topic was presidential elections. What was the first presidential election you were able to vote on? Obviously.
1983.
He's old. So
no, that's why I didn't even do the math in my head. I was like,
Abraham Lincoln, probably.
It had to be
4 score.
Something about emancipation.
It had to probably be 2001. 18, right? That's it. Yeah. So Bush. So no, I don't know if that was an election year, but
2001 was when you turned 18.
No, so he got elected 2000.
2000. So
2004 was my
Bush carry.
And I don't think I voted because I was like, this is dumb. Like,
because mine was Obama, McCain.
I grew up with a hippie mom who was like, revolution. But my dad, he got drafted to Vietnam, so he didn't believe in a war, and they just said, hey, here's a gun, go fight. So my dad at the end was kind of like, these people, Republican or Democrat, they don't care about you. So that kind of always stuck with me. So he was just like, they'll send you to whatever war they want to. So I like politics. I used to want to be a politician. When I entered college.
Are you saying you're running for president right now?
So this is a big announcement.
You are the age.
This is George, if you could edit like the breaking news banner. I'd like to enter the race for fuck that. I used to want to be a politician. My fellow boondoggers, I, as your president, will fight for some things. Number one, after 10 p.m., I don't care if the light's red. You can turn left if there's no one coming. If you are booking a show, you can only book funny people. You don't have to go to the mere pressure of booking a lesbian, a woman, a Mexican, a Hawaiian. No, you book the show you want to. Lastly, I will say this. If you don't return your shopping cart, you have to get all the abortions. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I'm going to win. I don't think I'm going to win. I lost people on that last one.
You said abortion. Just the word abortion.
They're like, he had me. He had me.
Yeah, no. I used to want to be a politician, and then my dad had a couple beers. He was like, look, I appreciate you wanting to help you, because he could tell I wanted to help people. He said, when you become a politician, you change, and it's never for the better. It's never for the good. So he was basically like, pick something else, kid. I was like, okay, cool. I'll do comedy. He's like, oh, don't be gay.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that was...
I said better.
Not gayer. Yeah. So I've given up my dreams, and I'm happy because it's so ick. It's so like, I don't know. I don't like it. So much so. Next topic, George.
Next topic.
I can't. Real quick, you're a registered independent. What do you? I feel like I'm gonna go up real quick. Let's bet drinks on this. George has never voted in an election.
Ooh.
What do you take?
What's the bet?
What's the bet? Just the bet.
Pepperoni chips.
Pepperoni chips.
One pepperoni chip.
I'll take the over.
Oh,
That he has
not
voted.
from this pile, right?
For future piles. I'd say he's voted one time.
Ooh. I'll go two. I'll do Price is Right. You.
Price is Right.
All right, go.
I voted 3 times.
Yeah, 2 pepperoni chips.
I'm a registered concealed carry owner.
All right, next one.
Topic number 4. If you could be a superhero, which one would you be?
Which one, man? We got a big super homo.
Super homo.
Super homo.
That's the one. I'd be
Super
super
homo.
homo.
Shout out to Melissa. I love you, girl. Love you.
She's like, I'm not even listening.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny? She's gonna be like, I really like your podcast. I'm like, did you listen to that?
Yeah. Episode 7.
Yeah, minute 45. I mean, it's a good. I said I love her.
Yeah.
But, all right, come on.
I'm a Spider-Man guy.
Are you? Okay.
I just want to swing through town like.
Who lost to Spider-Man? By the way, who is your second place runner-up?
What do you mean? Oh, if I had
Like, okay, obviously Spider-Man's a good one. I would say a popular one. 4-year-olds love him. Who else is? If someone's like, stop being basic, John.
basic Joe go like deep.
Deep, yeah.
cut.
Be like, okay, all right. How about
Green Lantern.
Oh no, fuck that. No, that's no.
He's
sure.
black in this in the
in the multiverse. They always
In
are.
one version, he
in
is.
one version.
Yeah.
In the what is it? Is that the Batman? What version is he in it?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't follow Green Lantern. I just know he had a magic ring, and that made him have superpowers. I thought that was dumb. We could make that argument for any superhero, but that was I'm like, that's no.
Why is it dumb? He's got to recharge the ring. Why is it dumb?
He's fabulous.
He's fabulous.
Yeah, no. Oh, he had to recharge it like
Yeah.
like an iPhone.
Yeah.
Like a ring camera. Like, oh, fuck. I didn't see that. I didn't see.
Yeah.
I thought I had 2 more days.
I didn't see the Amazon delivery. I didn't charge my ring camera.
Damn. Okay. All right. Green Lantern. Spider-Man.
Nah, actually,
Spider-Man. Okay. I'm gonna
or
ask you a couple.
Flash.
Ooh, Flash is good. Flash is good. We'll go with Spider-Man. For you, what do you like about Spider-Man? The spider senses, the fact that you could just. Oh, we live
Spider
in
senses.
Eastvale, so there's nothing higher than 3 stories. But
I won't live in I won't live in anymore.
there's a lot of crime here, apparently. No?
In Eastvale?
Yeah, people have guns here. Yeah, you gotta go to L.A. Or Frisco.
But at the same time, you don't need tall buildings because I see him shoot his stuff into the air. I'm like, wait, what are you swinging off of later?
What is your favorite Spider-Man movie then? Out of
Favorite Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire's.
Tobey Maguire might be Spider-Man 2.
That's a good one. And then, what was his name? Garfield.
Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
I don't think I liked any of them.
They're okay. They're okay. I have to like them because my sister's company produced them. I'll go with the first one. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man.
And then
Actually,
Tom Holland.
I like all of the Tom Holland
They were
ones.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were legit ones.
This isn't Mary Fuck Kill, but
I know.
what would be your Mary Fuck Kill between
those three?
Toby, Garfield,
Oh,
and
I go
Holland?
Holland, Toby.
Wait, Holland meaning fuck? Holland meaning Mary?
Okay, I'd marry Holland,
Gay.
fuck Toby,
Gay.
and kill Garfield.
Kind of gay. All right. That's good. All right. I agree with that.
But it's close between the top two. Like those.
And
three
is
movies
it
are
the
pretty
movies or the comic books that
good.
got
The movies.
you? Okay. But were you a comic book guy?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah, fake fan. All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. No,
100%.
I had comic
Ain't
books.
nobody got time to read.
You are younger than me, so that's all the time I had. My favorite character is got to be Wolverine, and his like. I love Hugh Jackman because he brought him to life. Even though people were like, "Yeah, but like Wolverine's like 5'7", I'm like, I don't care. Okay.
I didn't know they were talking about his height like that.
Yeah, there are people like you. Like I'm like, look, we're just doing like it's fantasy, you know. So Wolverine number one. I would probably go Batman. And then I know this is a weird one. I've always loved the Joker. Like just the
He's not even a superhero. He's just a
no,
villain.
just or maybe anti superhero.
Yeah,
just
superhero.
like the
Yeah, you got favorite villains. Yeah.
yeah
Joker.
chaotic. You know. I would say dumb ones. Maybe Green Lantern. So we gotta talk about, but I don't know his work. Aquaman though, dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Dumb, like talks to fish, and if there's problems on land, I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on? I was never high on Wonder Woman. Invisible Jet, stupid, dumb.
Female superhero, dumb.
Yeah,
Just dumb.
she's gonna want time on your show, George. Weird. But I will say, like, the Flash or something like that. That was cool. I always wanted to be fat. My favorite animal growing up, cheetah. I always wanted to be fast.
That's it.
So yeah, I get the Flash. I get.
Because I mean, I watched like the CW Flash show.
I heard that was good.
I mean, it was
For the first like 4
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Real quick though, because again, I love.
What about Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy?
Is that Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
It's SpongeBob.
What is the best? And George is you too. Best superhero TV show.
Superhero.
So Netflix and all that fun stuff. And we'll do with like the main comics because I've been watching The Boys. I
I was gonna say it's probably The Boys.
You think
though.
so?
Yeah.
But is that
I-
obviously yes on that?
Thematically, I would say
Yes.
The Boys. But if we're talking like Marvel,
Yes,
DC, I
Marvel
think
or DC,
That's
yeah.
a different.
Okay, okay. Marvel and DC, not movies. Like I saw something TV show. So we'll do the WB or whatever's on streaming because it's so much.
WB, you're old. The CW.
Oh, we're talking about UPN.
It's Thursday Night SmackDown on UPN.
Shut up and answer the question, Dix.
Hang on, Beastie Boys.
The UPN one got me. I forgot about that, but
Which one had the frog?
That was
WB.
WB,
yeah.
What do UPN have? Just
Black people. Don't set me up for that. Don't softball things like that to me.
On a T for George.
What did it stand for,
Was it
George?
the Wayne Brothers
What-
on UPN?
What did UPN stand for, George?
The
You
Urban
pick a
Programming Network, bro.
I would
Okay,
say
so-
like best like
because I've heard.
TV shows.
I heard the Arrow was good.
See, so Arrow was good to a certain point. Like you could say about the what is it, the Arrowverse? Is what
Right.
It's called.
You can say that about most Berlanti shows in
Yes,
general.
Greg
though.
Berlanti. Yeah.
Okay.
I might say TV show wise, superhero would be like the early was it Netflix? With like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. Those are really good shows.
I heard they were good. I heard like the later parts sucked.
Yeah.
Once like
But
I think
apparently
once
they're-
every new
they're-
like
they're coming back with now on Disney Plus.
George, what do you got? What's your favorite?
I mean, I'm kind of on the similar like I really enjoy the world that Arrow built.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of like in terms of a lineage and the world that they built, there's second to none. Like is the Arrowverse, because you got Flash, you get Legends of Tomorrow, Constantine, you get
Yep.
a whole bunch of shit. But in terms of quality,
Yeah.
my favorite, I think, just because it caught me by surprise, was Jessica Jones.
Yeah, Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones was dope. I really liked how they handled the theme of consent overall.
Ooh.
Like it's very
Triggering.
It's good,
Triggering.
but it's good. It's
Yeah.
it's quality.
I know this is probably counterproductive after you said consent, but that actress that plays her, bang. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say it out.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
Ever
done
since-
a lot of stuff. Like she was great in Breaking Bad.
Oh, what was the one? Was like she's not into you. Like she was like the
She had
friend.
the bitch in apartment.
Yes.
C13 or something like that.
Bang. Yeah,
One of
I love
those.
it. We're gonna meet her when me and George pop. George, worst and John, worst superhero. We're like
Worst superhero?
We're like
Jubilee,
Ooh,
for the
like,
X-Men.
just like firecrackers, right? That's all she did.
I guess. I don't really know.
Catwoman.
She's black. The Halle Berry. one?
Halle Berry. Yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer.
That Michelle Pfeiffer made me feel something too
It
early.
made
though.
something move.
Too early. I was like, I don't know why this girl makes me uncomfortable.
She like licked the latex.
Oh,
and I was
stop
like,
it. Oh.
I was like, Dad, what's happening? He was like, I don't have to worry about you anymore. I was like, thanks, Dad. Yeah, no, I would Wolverine. I'm really excited for Deadpool. But one superhero that is popular that I always was like, that's dumb. Superman. It's just one of those like, so he's
An alien.
just an alien, and nothing can defeat him other than this rock. And again, you could say this about any superhero, but I was like, that's dumb. Like, no, you have that. I think that's why I loved Batman, like the tragedy of his backstory and vulnerability.
So is he a superhero?
Or is he like a crazy person that beats up homeless people?
Or just a rich guy that had like it's him and Iron Man. That's what the similarity is, right? Him and Iron Man. I love Batman, by the way.
I love Batman. I like the movies more. I get what you're saying, but Batman in the beginning, in like the 50s, right? That's when he started. Whatever. He was like a detective, like a rogue detective. So I'll let him slide based on the. But Iron Man was just a rich dude. I was like, let me just.
Favorite Batman actor.
Ooh, Michael Keaton. Like I think I will go on record saying that the Flash movie was kind of dog shit, but I looked so forward to Michael Keaton. And there's a Batgirl movie that got canceled by Warner Brothers, I believe, that has Michael Keaton in it as Batman, but they just canceled it. And it was never going to see the light of day, and so that makes me sad. But I mean, Batman 2, like the Michelle Pfeiffer
Christian
Penguin.
Bale.
Ah, man, that was good. That was peak.
I'm gonna go Christian Bale. I like Christian Bale
Not
as
bad.
Batman.
That's not bad. I'm not angry at that. I've never really cared for Affleck, or what do they call it, Affbat or whatever.
Batfleck.
Batfleck. But I don't hate it.
What about George Clooney?
At this point, I think it's fun. Just
Gotta
that-
respect the Bat card. bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I think those Batman movies is just nostalgic to me, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jim Carrey.
Everybody chill.
Yeah. It was cheesy.
It's just
I
had all the cups from Burger King and McDonald's or whatever.
I didn't really care for Val Kilmer's when he did
only
the Riddler.
one- yeah, I know. Yeah, that
Even though I loved the Riddler and Two-Face, right? I think, yeah.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones
Yeah.
and fucking Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I know we're making every woman dry as fuck right now, as you're listening to this, but I never really cared for Val Kilmer, like, but
because it was Michael Keaton, Val
Kilmer.
Kilmer, George Clooney, and then it was Christian Bale after that.
and then Affleck.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, I
you know what?
forgot
That
about
wasn't
Robert
bad.
Yeah.
That was not bad. And that again, I think the reason I like that one is because they kind of were like, oh, he's a detective, and he's trying to help, so that's why I like
Did
it.
you guys watch Gotham?
Ooh, no, I didn't. Did you?
I watched the first season. It was cool.
I watched
cool.
every season of Gotham.
It was cool.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it, but I can't wait for Wolverine. He was. I like him because I think he was just a dick, and he never like stuff where it still hurt him as he got.
Did you watch the X-Men the animated series?
Oh, 100%.
Did you watch 97. It came out.
Only because Rogue is thick as fuck. All right, that's it.
Call me sugar anytime.
Yeah.
That by the way, that could be my walk-up song. The theme song. To
Oh.
the show. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I saw someone in like a B league for baseball walk up to Pokemon Anthem, and I thought it was good.
I will walk up to the Poke Raps. Electro Diglett, Nidoran, fucking.
Ninja Rap. I think that'd be good. Vanilla Ice. All right. You want to do one more before?
It's up to you.
All right, we'll do one more, and then we gotta get up out of here.
Final topic of the podcast.
No music for this? Oh, there it is.
First kiss. What an appropriate song for your first kiss.
Well, John, I remember you looked at me after my second Jack and Diet. First kiss was in a graveyard. Not gonna lie, it was a cemetery. Yeah, her name was Jackie. I don't want to dox her, so I won't say her last name. But it was Jackie. I was 13, so it was that seventh grade. 7th grade.
7th or 8th.
Yeah, we were hanging out at her house, and she was like, "Mike, why don't you come over here? I have something to tell you." I was like, "What? All right, cool, girl." Jumped over the wall, the retaining wall of the cemetery. She's like, "Sit right here." I was like, "All right, cool." As I'm saying this, I felt like I got like a
You got molested?
yeah. I was like, "Ugh." And she's like, "I really want to kiss you." I was like, "That's fine, girl." And then it was all tongue. That's all I remember, and I loved it. And the guy's grave that we made out on, guess what his name was?
Michael.
Yes, Michael Jackson. No, it was Michael, but I forget the last name.
You better leave flowers for that man.
I visit him every year. And one time I ran into his family, and it was weird. But yeah, no, it was his name was Michael. That was first kiss, Jackie. Shout out to you. Hope you're doing well, whatever you're doing. I don't care. I hope you're dead. But yeah, that was my first like real like tongue kiss. Other than that, like I think I pecked like a girl in 2nd grade. She's like, "Do you want to kiss?" I'm like, "Sure."
Mine was probably like 6th grade, and it was like It was like a
Movies.
no, it wasn't the movies. It was Spin the Bottle.
That's a good one. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic one.
And
Do you remember? Do you
don't
remember for that girl?
Don't remember.
Ah, you were drunk already. That's so cute.
High on life. And we
That was-
just spun the bottle, went in the room, and then
I think we need music next time. Next time we do a topic, no, you don't have to do it, George. But I think next time we have to be like,
because like obviously you say I'm like sports statistic, but when it comes to like life stuff, my mind just,
you don't even know if
forgets
that's the
it.
first
Yeah.
person you ever kissed.
yeah, I could be 100% wrong.
That's the first girl he
Yes,
kissed.
exactly.
That's cute. That's cute. George, what about you? What grade?
My first like peck kiss was this girl Amber in kindergarten.
Ooh, kindergarten. Jesus
yeah, little
Christ.
fucking slut.
I was like, I might have had another kid, like my parents, like, here, go kiss this girl, like when I was like 4 years old.
They're just setting you up on dates? I don't understand this. What?
But I have to say that one because I didn't kiss a girl like tongue till I was like 17.
My man. Good.
Yeah.
Virgin.
I saved myself.
That's good. Well,
First boy though, that was
William, we see you. What was the setting on that?
kindergarten.
No.
It was recess. Well, recess just ended, and she was behind a bush, and she was like, "George, come here." And I went back there, and she gave me a kiss, and she ran away.
It was nap time. That would have been awesome. No. The first I gotta wipe off my mouth.
Oh, I was fingering this girl. That's why. I was like, "Yo, let's get all the lips done at one time."
Jesus.
Double lip.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good.
I was trying to catch up. I was like, "Oh, I got a lot of experience points to make up for."
I've seen this in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. First kisses, man. That was the thing. Now that we have kids, and I was like, man, you gotta deal with all this dating bullshit, and like, you're just trying to, like, that's all dating is. Like, you're just trying to impress someone, just to touch them in a consensual way. And I was like, I don't know what it's like.
You're trying to consensually touch the inside of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like it's one of those like have you ever heard of this thing like it's now I don't want to say rape, but it's now assault of the whole like you're with someone, you're doing stuff, you guys break apart. She's like, I don't want to do it. And a couple minutes you come back, and then break apart. She's like, I don't want to do it. And then you eventually end up hooking up. People are like that. Like she really was telling you no.
Yeah.
I was like, can we put in some R. Kelly?
Would you say, like, obviously you have a boy, I have a girl.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like, the fact of having a girl, it's like I'm more protective of it.
100%.
Like, yeah.
I quote comedians too many times. I'll quote Daniel Tosh. One of his jokes was, no doesn't mean no. No means check the ears, the neck, and the nipples, and check back in 5 minutes. And I just feel like as because I've said no to girls, and I'd be like, nah, I'm just kidding, girl, come here. And because I thought that was the game we were playing.
Girls get mad when you tell them no. They get fucking mad.
Yeah. They're like, what's wrong with me? I'm like, well, first of all, everything. But I'm doing you a favor. Yeah. But yeah, no, if the next kid I have is a girl, I'm going to be 100%. I can't imagine the lie she's going to hear out. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I don't talk. That will be talk to your mom because I will definitely be, is it Bad Boys 2? Bad Boys 1 where
Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
He comes to the door, he's like, what the fuck are you? Yeah.
My name Reggie.
Yeah. What the fuck you want?
I'm here to take out Rachel. What?
Who's there? Who's at the door? Yeah, that's gonna be me.
I mean, when me and Darren, like, our first, because we went to high school together and all that stuff, and they were like, her stepdad's like, yeah, we're gonna do that to you. The whole Bad Boys 2.
Do you have a story? Do you both have a story of like meeting a girl's parents the first time and they were like Bad Boys 2 or anything like that?
No, parents love me.
Yeah. I had one that was cleaning his gun and I knew he was doing it on purpose.
Because you're Mexican? Or?
Yeah, no, I like the white girls. Yeah. And that, like, I wasn't mad at it. I'm like, I get it. Statistically speaking, I'm Mexican. But,
sir, your recoil spring looks very clean.
Yeah. Let me show you mine real quick. Yeah, no, I'll never forget that. But yeah, no, I like to think I'll be a playful dick to whoever guy or girl my daughter brings.
You just show up, you're cleaning an RPG, just like
on top of your shoulder.
He'll be like the last person they dated is like, yep, he's buried back in the backyard. Fuck around. All right, so we're out of time. John, I feel bad because we did Juneteenth episode and like great topic, which I still have to find how to get animated. So this is going to be our first Marry, Fuck, Kill with you on video since then. Yeah. But
Argentina too.
Because of Argentina, probably. Let's pick guys.
I think it's a German guys. Nazis.
Let's go. I'm going to give you the Chris Trinity. I'm going to give you
of Marvel.
Of Marvel, right? So I'm going to give you Star-Lord. I'm going to give you Thor, and I'm going to give you Captain America. So when I'm basically asking, marry, fuck, kill, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, or Chris, what's his name? Pratt. So, yeah.
So I'm going to go 2 ways here.
Okay.
Because I'm going to do marry, fuck, kill on their looks.
Yes.
And on their filmography.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Give me the looks first.
Looks first.
Yeah, this is what the girls are going to do.
Yeah, for the ladies.
For the ladies. This is the ladies edition.
The ladies edition.
Yeah.
Marry Hemsworth. Fuck Evans. Kill Pratt.
Damn. Is it because he's Christian? Is that why? I don't know his thing. Okay.
Just going out of a look.
All right. So say it again. You're gonna marry
Hemsworth.
See, I think I would reverse it. I think Evans. He was Captain America. He was the fucking torch.
America. I'm just kidding.
I don't even think Thor. Based on the last one, he lost it for me. And a couple of his Netflix movies, nah. Chris Pratt though.
Just off looks.
All right. Oh, yes. Okay, looks. All right, I'm with you on that one. I don't think
I feel like, but I'm saying on filmography, I would marry Chris Pratt.
Okay.
I think that might be just the Parks and Rec thing. I just love them in Parks
Jurassic
and Rec.
movies, that was good. Yeah.
Jurassic movies as well, yeah. Marry Chris Pratt. Fuck. I'm still fucking Evans.
Go on.
And killing
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Because outside of Thor, I
don't-
can't think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right. No, that's good. That's a good one. I agree with that. George, real quick, let's go gay edition. Let's go with looks, just so. Looks. You know what, though? We're not even, for George, not even the actors. Let's just do superheroes because I know he likes
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So Thor, Captain America, Star-Lord.
Fuck Thor. Marry Captain America because he knows how to treat a lady. And
He's loyal.
kill Star-Lord.
Well, does he, or
Damn.
does he have to like go back in time to
No, I want him to treat me like a 1930s woman. Beat me around a little bit, pull my
You have
hair.
no rights.
Yeah.
You're voting? Weird.
The only suffrage you're gonna have is from my hands. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, even Star-Lord, I do like him, but yeah, I was like, you're weird. She's Green Lady. What are you doing?
Jeez.
Yeah. Let's go on.
Captain Kirk fuck green ladies all the time.
I hate Star Trek, by the way. That's Captain.
You hate Star Trek?
Yeah,
That's
I was a
hard
Star
word.
Wars guy, yeah.
I like them both. I didn't say I hate.
No, hate like Android users.
I grew up freaking being LeVar Burton and fucking wearing my mom's thing. Like,
You gave me a great idea for one of the black guys at the bar that we could do. All right.
A noose?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. My name has been Mike James. Please follow me on the Mike James. Please also follow the Well Mannered. I feel like I'm a nice guy on this podcast. John, give me your socials.
At Boondoggle _John.
Okay. And George, what do we got coming up? Give me your socials and your shows. Come on.
What am I doing? I'm at the George F on Instagram. Gonna be at Papa Joe's on August 16th. I'm gonna be in Redlands at the Improv School on July 26th, and then I'm gonna be out in Menifee on August 6th. So check me out on my dates at the George F on Instagram.
All right. Thank you, man. For everyone watching, see you guys next time on the Boondoggle.